What's up guys, it's C Bracken here, and in this video I want to talk to you guys a little bit about when I started seeing things change from the worst to better in my trading. I've been posting on YouTube since last May, and the first 2 months I was blowing accounts with Top Step. I was not profitable, and then there was one thing that I did specifically, and I made a vow to stick to it from July on, and it ended up getting me a funded account, and it ended up getting me paid from that funded account. And as soon as I stopped doing it, I blew my funded account and then got set back to square one. But it's really like the simplest thing ever, and what I'm talking about is just straight up sticking to your rules and sticking to your strategy. And I know that some of you guys that are already subscribed to me are probably like, bro, you've been saying this for the longest time, or you just keep saying this shit to us. But I'm telling you right now, if you have a strategy that you stick to and you have rules that you stick to, then how are you even losing? Because if you have a strategy, obviously the win rate and the risk to reward should be, the math should work out in such a way that you are profitable over time, right? So if you truly are doing those two things, if you have a strategy and you have rules that you stick to, how are you even losing over time? For me, it is when I break my rules, or if I start doing stuff that is not related to my strategy, or if I'm mixing strategies around, or if I'm just doing things incorrectly according to how I'm supposed to do it. That's when I start losing. And that's what I've picked up on from trading. I've been trading order flow only on ES for the last just over a year. And I have had I've had so many good trades, so many bad trades. And I can tell you right now that had I from the beginning just only focused on sticking to my strategy and sticking to my rules, I would have seen a difference in my trading so much earlier than when I really did. But I mean, we all probably have to learn the hard way. I'm sure a lot of you guys will probably have to learn that by losing money, blowing accounts, and I still struggle with the same thing. But I can honestly say that that is the one thing that I've done that completely changed everything for me. And as soon as I stop doing that, as soon as I lose focus on sticking to my strategy and sticking to my rules, as soon as I lose focus on that, that is when things go south. That's when I start getting emotional. That's when I start having those bad days that just set you back so far. So if you are watching this right now, obviously you're a trader or you are thinking about trading, and I want this video to be a message to you. I want this video to be a message to you that all you have to do is stick to your strategy and your rules. That's all you have to do. And if you do that, your P&L will reflect that. The more you do dumb shit, the more you disrespect your rules, the more you go outside your strategy or you keep switching strategies, um, that's just going to hinder your success, obviously, and your P&L will be moving downwards if you're doing that. And also, one thing I want to say, because I wouldn't know any of that without journaling, and you need to be journaling your trades like every single day, reviewing every single day, figuring out exactly what went wrong. Um, Personally, I like to record my face, I like to record my screens, and I like to have exactly what happened uh, in files so I can go back and see for myself what made me think this way, what made me do this, what made me do that. Was I doing things I wasn't supposed to be doing, etc. But journaling pretty much allowed me to be able to get in front of this camera right now and tell you guys that all you have to do is stick to your rules and your strategy. And honestly, I'm sure that there's a lot of traders out there that will completely agree with what I'm saying. Like I said, I've been trading for a year now, or just over a year, and I've had really good days, I've had really bad days, but I've been trading the same way, and I've been journaling and documenting for a year now, and those are some things that is very obvious based on all my data. This also kind of relates to the video I have on my channel where it says, where I'm basically making the case that trading is very simple, but it's very hard because as humans, obviously, we come here to make money, and whenever we approach the market every day wanting to make money, that's whenever we start getting emotional. That's whenever we start doing stupid shit because our brain wants money, our subconscious wants money, and that in turn will cause you to break your rules or go outside your strategy because you think you see something that's really not there. But yeah, so rewire your brain, rewire your subconscious to only stick to your rules and your strategy, and watch what happens. Like I've had 4 profitable months now, and I believe that I'm about to have one again in February. And I'm telling you that the root of a good week or a good day for me is whenever I show up to the market and I'm like, I don't even care if I put a trade on today. I'm just gonna do what I'm supposed to do. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna see if I see an opportunity that is based on my strategy with entry criteria, and I don't have to break any rules for it, then I'm gonna take it. If I don't see that, I'm not gonna trade, and that's fine with me. And on top of that, if I take a few losing trades, if I take 1 or 2 losing trades, I don't even care if I lose, because over time, this is going to work based on what I know. I'm telling you right now, rewire your subconscious to forget about the money part and think about the rules and the strategy. And I know I'm getting probably crazy repetitive right now, but I'm telling you, like, that's all this shit is. It's really simple. It's just hard to do. And on top of that, I know in the beginning of trading, I obviously got in for money. I want to trade because I want to make money. Whenever you see your P&L swinging up and down in dollar amounts, it messes with your head, and you will experience the greed. You'll experience the fear of losing it. So on top of following your rules and your strategy, so one tip to limit those emotions is you want to switch your P&L to not show in dollar amounts. Make your P&L show in ticks. That way your targets are based on a distance. Your targets are not based on a dollar amount, because we all know entering or targeting based off a dollar amount, like, I guess it could be fine, but to me it makes no sense. If your strategy says enter here and it has the potential to go here, or you're targeting, you should target a distance, or you should target a point. You shouldn't target a dollar amount. That's just the way I look at it. But one thing that made trading way more logical based and way less emotional based for me was switching my P&L from dollar amounts to ticks. That way it's like your brain doesn't look at the tick value and calculate it quick enough to like really know how much dollar amount that is. You like pretty much don't even care about how much profit or how much drawdown you're in any trade. So it pretty much, it limits the amount of emotional responses, or emotional triggers, I should say, you have. So that's some sauce. That's a well-known trick, but that really helped me. So I'm gonna tell you guys that. But yeah, stick to the rules, stick to the strategy, and rewire your subconscious to only think about that every single day, every single week. And let me know what happens when you do that for a month. And I'll leave you guys off with that, and I'll catch you in the next one.